Hello and welcome back. This is Jacob Lawler here with another how-to video on territory management and farming. Now that you have chosen your farm area, you've researched your competition to make sure that nobody has a dominant market share in your market area. Now it's staying up, making sure that you are the one in the know of the market area. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is setting up a saved search so that it auto emails you the moment that something happens in your farm area. Now, we have done this search in a residential CMA search, but for this purpose, when you are working a farm area, you want to be the person in the know for everything regarding that farm, where it's not just property that come on the market for sale. You also want to know leases. You want to even know if there are investment property that come up, commercial property, or anything along those lines. So what we're going to do is actually going to do a cross property search, and you want to know the moment that something comes on the market. You want to know the moment something goes pending, the moment something goes into backup offer, the moment something closes, the moment something that is leased, expired, canceled, or even something that's in hold do not show status. You want to know everything about that market area. Now, the only other thing that you want to do is, for the search purposes, you want to make sure that you really only do something between 0 and 30 days, for example, only because your search criteria will show you everything that's ever sold in there. So we want to kind of give it a cap of 30 days, only for your own sanity of using this information, because you want to know, ideally as much as you can, but in terms of overwhelm and overload, let's just cap it off at 30 days for this one. But what we're going to need to do is we're actually going to need to duplicate the map search that we did before. So I'm going to go back into the map search, and we are going to duplicate the search that we did before. So as this is loading, because as usually happens during video recording, things tend to go slower than usual. So what I'm going to do is I am going to zoom back in on our Rossmoor area that we had chosen before, and I'm just going to duplicate the map search that we did before. So I am going to draw a polygon, and I'm going to go the same area that we did before, keeping it close to here, because again, this is right by the freeway, so we are good here. Drawing the search all the way up through Copa de Oro, going to Montecito, coming back down here, and there we go. So what this shows is all the properties that are currently active, in escrow, on the market, off the market, recently sold. So this is showing that there are a significant number of properties that are currently on the market. One that's in escrow as pending, one that's in escrow as backup offer status, 1, 2, 3, 4 properties that have recently sold, one has expired, and one has canceled. So what I'm going to actually do with this is I'm going to go to Save, New Saved Search, or New Auto Email. For this purpose, I would personally recommend that you guys do an auto email for yourself. And hopefully you guys have yourselves created as a contact. If not, create your own as a contact, and you can say new farm updates. Okay? So what you're going to do is you are going to ask yourself to be emailed as soon as possible. So these are every 15 minutes. As soon as a property is added or adjusted on the MLS, it will automatically send you an email with that. Also, what you can do is up at the top of your main dashboard, you enable this as a favorite search on your home tab. I would also deselect showing the contact in reverse prospecting. We can get into a whole nother detail about that. But what you want to do is you want to add the agent display to this email, because this is going to go to you. Legally, we're not supposed to send agent full displays to clients, but it's going to get sent to yourself. So by all means, send a full agent display with that. And what you're going to do is you're going to click Save, And what happens is it's going to automatically send you an email saying about all the most recent updates that you've had in your new farm updates as soon as anything's happened. But also, cool thing that happens is now, because we called it new farm updates and we said my favorite searches, I now have a favorite search up here as a new farm update. So as soon as you walk into the office any given morning or any time you want to, you can just click on new farm updates and it's going to automatically run that search to show you everything that's within that search criteria, which again, it's cross property. So if anything's up for lease, you'll know about it. If anything has recently leased, you'll know about it. Like here's one for lease right now for 4,100. So in case you're holding an open house and someone comes in saying, hey, you know what, we don't want to buy in here, we want to eventually, but right now, all we want to do is we would like to lease a property. You can let them know, hey, there's one in here for lease right now. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for 4,100 a month. Are you cool with that? And you can take them, boom, you're someone who's in the know as opposed to just a fly-by-night realtor who knows property values of, that we talked about in the last video. So I hope this was helpful. This is how you stay on top of the market, where you're getting sent properties directly to you as opposed to having to wait until you can get to the MLS, which sometimes we're bogged down with appointments, but you need to be in the know, the expert in the area on all things real estate, not just active properties. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments down below. Other than that, I will see you on the next video. Thanks.